I've always tried to look at this channel in a sense, and I always hear other people talking about their channel and their content, and I tell myself, throw the towel in and throw it in because literally, as anything within content, it's easier to put the microphone, put the camera in front of my face, and just talk frankly to people. And then I can focus on my microphone skills. I can focus on editing possibly because it's a lot easier to do editing. And the content becomes something more mainstream. Like majority, I see about 99% of the content I see within YouTube, where the person's in front of the camera, they start talking about themselves. It's easier. And you can focus on things, talking more day to day things in your lives. But that's the problem I have with that. That's not my life. My life is not like that. It doesn't fall like that. When you have people that actually talk in a way in front of the camera, and then you get into essentially the same thing. What are you trying to do? What are you trying to accomplish with your quote unquote channel? Are you trying to get 15,000 subscribers? Are you trying to get some level of what? Wealth in some ways? That's an answer. And I really feel strongly that's the way I should go. I should follow 99% of the people I feel that are trying to dig themselves out of a hole and then put themselves in such a way that they become what? A mainstream channel. There's a problem with that for me, and that's this. Number one, in 2020, I encountered something I used the word paranormal. Trying to understand those videos is still an ongoing, I use the word investigation or looking at things. Because when I see those things, I come back to those same films again, those videos, and I still see things. I see those things that I feel are relevant to me. Because I'm trying to figure out how much of that is really politely BS or how much is really real. The other things I have questions about when I look at this character, Moody Hope. What exactly is she entirely? I don't know, to be honest. And that may sound like a lot of crap as well. But for me, I still have questions on that. What exactly was in the house? How did it affect this video game? Was that content all an hallucination? Or just what? Lack of sleep? I don't know. Whenever I look at some things here, I keep on coming right back to the same thing. I find inspiration from it. This channel is never meant to be, how can I say, a channel. It was always meant to be put down some of those videos of the paranormal, and that's about it. The other part of this is simply just having fun with video games, the point. 3 video games. The other part of this was still looking at a story idea that's on my drawing table, and then trying to find something relevant with it is why I call myself Game of Four. At the end of the day, what do I get from all of that? And the word is called hope. Inspiration is what I'm about. Doing content that motivates me and maybe a handful of other people. Other people trying to post every day, I find myself, I enjoy that content. I still find inspiration from that because I get it. Some of these people are trying to better themselves. They're trying to dream of some things. They're trying to advance themselves. And always when I get into this content is not meant to me to get rich with it. It's meant to be more of an inspiration. The content of the channel that I have currently is doomed. It's a flat line. It's a flatliner for sure. When I look at my content, I got 13 followers of people I know follow. There she goes again. When I follow, and then I find myself saying the same thing. Who pays attention to my content? I do. And I also understand one other thing. When I heard a black woman say she was an EVP, yes, you can hear me. I always say strongly, baby, you probably knew my channel. Because basically, yes, you can hear me. The inspiration is just that. Trying to reach into something in your gut and put it in such a way where people pay attention to it if they want to. If they don't, that's fine as well. Because basically, when I keep on thinking of my content, I have to look at myself at the end of the day and say, what is the content really for? Is it trying to make a higher goal to make a channel? And the answer is yes. That's the aspiration for any channel, I do believe. However, the aesthetics, the end result is still the same thing. Hope. I'm a channel of hope. And that's why I still believe it. Not in the sense of only a paranormal side or faith side, or someone asked me a question, what is my what on Christianity or my beliefs? I still say I really don't have anything. I'm going to go into that with anything for that purpose. But at the same token, the channel itself is a beacon of hope. A beacon, at least for me. That's why I still say it's relevant.